Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Nikhil. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to cover digital experience, or also known as community in Salesforce. This is part 3 of my video. It is in continuation to our previous video. The topics we are going to cover in this video is account relationship and data sharing, community moderation, gamification, and community dashboard. So let's begin our session. Before I explain you this scenario, hope you all are familiar with how to create communities, how to create enable partner accounts and partner users. If you don't know that, then please refer to my part 1 and part 2 videos. So in this scenario, we have two partner accounts, partner account A and partner account B, and we have enabled their partner contact, enable their contact as a partner users. So we have partner user A, example Barbara, and partner user B for account B, example Pat. So partner user A wants to seek data or get access of the data of partner user B of a different account. So how can we do this? So one way, which I already showed you in the previous videos, one way we can do it through uh, sharing rules. So in sharing rules, we can tell like, okay, for this portal user, we want for this portal user account, we want to share data with the portal user account B. So that is one of the ways. But where we have a limitation that we can only have 300 criteria based sharing rules and 1000 role based sharing rules. So this is another new feature introduced by Salesforce where we can also share data from one portal user to another via account relationship. So let me tell you more when we need to use account relationship. These are great when you need to set up a business relationship between two of your partners. Let's say that you have a distributor who need access to the subset of customer account owned by his reseller so that he can effectively support them. So when we have two partners and there's a relationship between them, for example, one is a distributor or a reseller or any relationship between them, in that case, and if one user wants to see the data of the other partner's account user's data, then in that case, we establish account relationship. Before I jump into demo, I just want to give you a little bit more theoretical definition. Here it says that account relationship and account relationship data sharing rule give you granular control of how account information is shared. It allows you to share object records related to an account, such as cases, opportunities, and contacts. So just remember this that you can share information which is related to an account. The shared record don't have to be owned by user of that account. They just have to be associated with. So if there's an opportunity that you want to share with the another partner user's opportunity, then that user doesn't have to be the owner of the opportunity record. Data sharing rule defines the relationship type, the information that is shared, and the record access given to the account that is gaining access. We will see this in the demo if you don't understand this. Once you have created your data sharing rule, you can use it to share data with an external account by creating an account relationship. We will also do this part. Now let's jump into a demo and then I'll show you how we can establish account relationship. So before I start with the account relationship in Salesforce environment, I'll just tell you what we are trying to do here. For pyramid account, we have a Pat as a contact, and pyramid accounts opportunity we need to show it to Barbara of Express account. So Barbara is also a partner user, and similarly Pat is also a partner user. And I've already established a partner community user for Pat Stimuler. So we'll just go and enable the account relationship. So first thing which you need to do here is you need to go to enable account relationship. Let's write here. Setting. We'll go to digital experience setting. Here we will enable account relationship and click on save. The moment we save this, we will have account relationship object created. We can also verify this here. Before that it was not available. Now we have this enabled. We'll go here and we will click on new. Here we will say share opportunities. The account from where we are going to share this. So where here we will say express logistic and transport, and we'll say pyramid, and let's say distributor, and we'll click on save. So what we have done here, so we are saying that the opportunities in pyramid will be seen by the partner users of express logistic and transport. Although it's the keyword is confusing here, that the data will be shared to pyramid, but it's not this way. So in my PPT I'll show you that it says that account from is the account that get access to the data, and account to is the account that gives access to its data. So basically pyramid is giving access to its data to express logistic. So generally it is confusing and it seems like the data will be shared from express logistic to pyramid, but it's not the case, it's the other way around. Now after this, before I establish the relationship between two partner accounts, I'll just log in as a Barbara, who is the partner user of Express, and I will see whether that Barbara can see the pyramids opportunity or not. I'll refresh this. Here I've already logged in as Barbara Levy. Now you see that I do not have access of pyramid opportunities. So now I'll just go to the account. I'll select here Express Logistics. It seems that we do not have those two related list we need. So in that case, you can just go to uh, page layout and add those two related list, which is account from and account to. So I'll go to page layout. So I'll add this account relationship from and account relationship to. I'll click on save and go back. Now I'll just go to that account again and I'll refresh this page. Now I can see that I do have uh, two accounts, to an account from, and this is what I've already added. So, so this is what we added, and through account relationship, either you can add it from there or you can add it from here by clicking on new. So one of the ways it will create a row in the account relationship object. And now we need to create a data sharing rule setting. So for that, I'll go to setup. So now I'm in setup and I'll type here account. I'll click on account relationship data sharing rule. Here I'll create a new row. Say share opportunities. I'll say here distributor because that's what we chose here. So read write object type is opportunity. So before I go here, I'll just show you these are the objects we get which are related to account. So account, campaign, case, contact, leads, opportunity, orders. So I'll choose here, and the criteria I'm going to choose is it's related to account is through account ID. This is where if you want to just filter out which opportunity you want to share, like if you want to go with the amount greater than this, or if the opportunity which are won, the status of through if you want to put status of opportunity as a criteria, you can do that. So I'll click on save. Now let's see whether we got the access. So if you see now, we got the access of pyramid. So which tells that account relationship has shared the pyramid's opportunities to Barbara, who is the partner user of Express Logistics. So now we have covered our demo. So let's see some questions if we are able to answer those questions. So based on the knowledge we have gained in our last three videos, we should be able to answer these questions. So one is like, what are we trying to share is one opportunities and who own it, partner user, who are you sharing it with? So we want to share it with partner users in the same account and Salesforce user in the role hierarchy. So if you remember, we have covered account roles and roles hierarchy. So if you want to share records within the partner user of same account, then you can just leverage the account roles. Uh, so manager would be able to see the users records, and if you have an executive, then executive would be able to see managers and users records, and they would also be a part of internal org role hierarchy. So that would also be respected in that case. Now, what are you sharing? In second line, we see what are we sharing is opportunity and who owns it, partner user, and we need to share it with partner users in different accounts. So here we have two separate partner users and we want to share it with the different partner users of a different account. So in this case, we will leverage sharing rules. So through sharing rules, we can say, okay, this portal roles or this particular group, we have to share it with the different group or different roles. So in that case, we can leverage sharing rules. Now, in third scenario, we want to share case who is owned by a customer user, and we want to share it with the other customer users on the same account. So if this is the case where you want to share it with the customer users of the same account, then we can use sharing set. So what sharing set says is for that particular object, case object, and if we say, okay, with the community user profile, then in that case, whoever users are associated with the same account, then that same account's other subset of data such as opportunities will be shared with that account, which we saw in our last video via access mapping. In access mapping, you can relate like users.contact.account should be mapped with the case.account ID. In that, by because of that access mapping, we can get this. Now the last one says opportunities is something we want to share and owned by a partner internal user, and we want to share with partner user associated to a different account. So when it comes to a different partner account, then what we can do, we can also achieve this through account relationship, which we just saw in our demo. So let's confirm our answers. Yes, so we discussed account roles, sharing rules, sharing set, and account relationship. So community moderation is our next topic where I'm going to explain you or demonstrate you how this community moderation work. So there are basically three settings which we need to enable. I mean, basically need to configure for community moderation to work. First is moderation rules. Second is content criteria. And third is member criteria. The first thing I need to explain why we need community moderation. So, for example, if you want to ban spammers or bots to write any inappropriate words, or you want to moderate the community content, in that case, we just like enable this configuration and disable anybody to use any bad words or any inappropriate words in the comment or the post. Now I'll take you to a demo where I will show you how we configure these three settings and how this works. So I have already this digital experience site opened up in the builder mode. I'll just quickly go here and add a group here. So click on save, and then I will go to moderation. So here I'll just go with the mod rules first. So I'll go with this member criteria first. In this member criteria, either you can create a new criteria or I'll just use the existing one. And I want to enable this for my partner users. So here I've already chosen this here a user profile to partner users. You just need to go here, click on partner, and you will see all the available profile, and then you need to choose there. So we don't need any filter like based on any user criteria, um, creation date or member without site contribution. We just click on none and click on save. After that, we'll go to content criteria. Here we can give the list of banned keywords. So for example, I'll add here idiot. So this has been added, or I can write stupid. If it's already there, then it will tell you, okay, this cannot be added. That's duplicate. So now I'll go to moderation rule. Here I already created bad words not allowed. So what I'm doing is I'll show you. I provide the name of your rule, and you apply this to the posts and comments, and you want to replace that word with something or you want to block it, so you can use this. And percentage, it's a variable. This will tell the which word they we are because of which word we are not letting them put the comment. Then we choose the member criteria here which we gave, and we choose the content criteria. Then we click on save. Make sure your this is active, and I'll just go and now demonstrate how this will work. Now I logged in as a Barbara. So I'll go to this group which I've already created, or I can create a new one if I want. So I'll say partner group testing one access type. Let's give it to public and click on done. Here we will try to write some bad words which we have configured that should not be allowed. So I'll write see, this is happening because we activated the rule, and in the banned keyword idiot was one of the keywords, so that's why we are not able to add this. So let's move on to our next topic, which is gamification. So what is gamification actually? So in Salesforce community, we use gamification to give badges to users and recognize their efforts based on what activity they are doing in communities. So basically, this is to recognize their efforts, motivate your team members to create some healthy competition, and it's sometimes it's used for fun. So we'll see in demo how we can enable gamification and how we can give badges based on their users' activity. So we'll go here, click on this view and go to gamification. So first thing I'm gonna do is enable this gamification. So now gamification is enabled. So I have clicked on recognition badges, which will show all the badges which are by default provided by Salesforce. You can also create your new badge apart from these badges just by clicking on new here and upload your image and give a badge name and description. So public, it's available for all, and then we can make it active. Mission badge is like when you want to create a criteria based on which you want to uh, give the badges. So in that case, you can select this. So right now we have this welcome badge, which I'll edit and make it a mission badge. So it's now a mission badge. Now we will um, configure a mission for this. Let's say welcome user. I'll say, so these are the activities we have. So if somebody's answers marked as a best answer, we can have this one and we can have that mission badge. So if somebody writes a post or comment, we can choose that one. So I'll say write a post, and on if user write 4 comments, after 4 comments we want to give this badge, then we can do 4. I'll say let's give it on a threshold of 1 and click on save. Once it's saved, I'll go back to my builder. The most important thing after doing all this is to publish. Otherwise, uh, your changes will not be effective, and you won't be able to see this. So I'll click on publish. Seem like site has been published successfully. Now we will log in as one of the partner users and see how this gamification works. So I've logged in to this digital experience as Sean, who is one of the partner users. I'll go to group and I'll write a post, which would be the first post of Sean. I'll see any groups which are created. I'll choose this and I'll write my first comment and share. So ideally you should have received it here. Let me check what is the issue here. Let me try one more time. So I have not received a notification. I'll check. I'll go back to gamification and see what is the issue. I'll just pause. So now I checked gamification and I just changed the threshold from 1 to 2 and I tested for one more user. It was working. So I have logged in as a new user, Young, and I'm going to post a comment from Young for the first time. Let's see if it works here or not. I'll create a brand new group. Give access public. And let's post two comments from Young because threshold is now set as 2. Hopefully this works because last time it worked with my another user. Let's wait for some time. Let me refresh this page. So yeah, after a few seconds and a refresh, I just see this notification and it says that you have received a badge. So that's how gamification works. Now we will move to our next, and which is the last topic, is on the customer, which is on the dashboard. So we'll see the dashboard. We will cover our last topic, which is community dashboard. In this, why we create dashboard is just to measure success or for analytical purpose, to see how much sales you have done. So for all this, we create dashboards. Now the dashboards which you create in Salesforce, those dashboards can be mapped to a community homepage, or we can add it in the navigation, and there we can see the dashboards. So we can also use some custom dashboards provided in App Exchange. We can also use that in our community. So let's go to our demo and see how dashboard works. So one thing which Salesforce recommend is to create your own custom report type, so that when you create a dashboard and put your custom report in it, that is what will be seen on the community dashboard. So I'll just go to report type, and here I'll try to create a custom report type. I click on continue. Here I will click on new, primary object accounts with opportunities. Here I will select, let's say, account and contacts. Next, I'll say opportunities, and then I will click on save. So we'll have a common rows. So everything looks good. Now we will just go and create a report. So I'll click on here, new report, and choose a report type which we created. It should be account with opportunities here. So this is our account with opportunities. This is what we were searching for. I get account name, opportunity name. We will pull some more fields. I will get billing city. billing country, and some opportunities fields like amount, closed. So we pulled all this field, we just need to refresh it. I'll just make this a summarized report. For that, I'll just add a billing city or billing state here in a group by. Yeah, so it added. I'll just refresh this and see how it looks. This is how I want it. Now I'll just save it. I'll give a name, custom demo community account with opportunities. I'll create a new folder for this. I'll say, or I'll choose this public folder. I'll choose this folder and click on save. So this has been saved. Now I'll just go and create a dashboard. I'll say new dashboard, custom community account opportunity. I'll select a new folder here. Custom folder which I have already created. So in this folder, I'll just add a component. I'll just select this and I will add it with this chart. So I've added this here and I'll click on save. Now I'll go to reports. So we need to go to reports, but this one on sales in the classic, so that we can create a new dashboard folder here. Oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. The reason we are doing this, creating a new custom folder, is so that we can share that folder with the partner users. I'll say partner users demo folder. So once it is created, we will just drag our dashboard. So I remember we created this in a custom, this one. So I'll drag this to our partner user demo which we just created. And I will click on here and I'll share with the one of the partner users I can do. I'll do with this Barbara and I'll click on done. Now I need to go to our digital experience all site, where I go to our builder and add a dashboard to the navigation. So here we can either we can add dashboard here, or we can also do it this way. So the moment I get here, so I see this where you can also add a dashboard and map a dashboard over here. So we can go to settings here, and whichever tab we want to give our dashboard to, we can do it here. For example, we had customer com account, so we can select there and click on save. So it has been saved successfully. And we can see our dashboard is being shown here. But we will try to add a dashboard to our navigation menu. Now here we'll go and click on edit default navigation. Here we'll choose dashboard, Salesforce object, dashboard, available, save menu. Now I'll click on publish. So this has been published. Now I'll go to Barbara and log in to experience as a user. Now I see this dashboard is available, so I'll click on here. So I'll go to all dashboards and see the dashboard which we just created. So if you see here, customer account with opportunities, which we created summarized report. So we see here by billing city. So this is what we wanted. So that is all about dashboard. So now we have come to an end of our video. However, I would like to tell you one important fact about community. In our last two video, including this video, we have learned a lot about community and how to share records using various ways. But if you remember in our first video in login and registration, we gave an account there when we say that for self-registration, if any portal user does self-registration, then it will be associated with the account we specify there. However, that logic has a flaw that if suppose there are more than 10,000 users try to do self registration, then it could result into a this data skew, ownership skew. So in order to avoid that, we need to have a plan of attack here. So generally what we do here is, so we create for all the contacts for which you want to create a partner users, then you create the user records via data loader for all the contacts which are associated with an account. So when you create a user record, make them inactive. Then what you can do is then add your user profile to the member and community member administration and check the send welcome email. Then use the same data loader to update the user as active. Once they are active, they will receive the welcome email. In that case, they will just can log in direct when they can reset their password and log into the uh, Salesforce, and they will automatically be associated with the correct account. Hope you like my video. If you like it, then please subscribe my channel and I'll upload some more new concepts of Salesforce. Thank you.